If you made it to the end of this video, you're one of the specialer people.
Whoa, that's super bright.
I'm making food for my belly, 'cause I am so hungry. And I need to have it before I open all those presents. And write thank you cards. Woo! And coffee.
And coffee. We mentioned who sent this Quirkle mix, match, score, and win game. Over 2 million sold. Well, check it out. Well, maybe we should do this more often. Maybe we should have a game review.
Yes. Or just have people over so that we can play games.
That too. And review it. You're invited, everybody. Bug us, poke us, bug us.
And poke us.
What day is it?
It's Sunday.
The 30th. It's the next day.
Thank you so
It's
much.
been a great day. Good ceremony.
Next night.
Night. It's the next. Okay. That too. It is nighttime. So we are doing pretty good. We've had. I had a nap today. Did you have a nap?
I had a cat nap.
Cat nap. Well, we have a couple things to share. It's we had a live stream privatized. Either way, it stopped after 11 minutes, and it also got really glitchy and other things. Nevertheless, there was a couple of gifts we got on there, but back to our day. What happened in our day? We went to the rehearsal
At 10, yes.
at 10:30.
10:30ish, yes. It was supposed to be at 10, but things happened.
But the kids and people left the chickens and. Oh my gosh! We learned a couple things about the handoff. It's very. Diane Knapp, her dad was a minister, and so she runs her weddings like a general, kind of like her dad.
You're gonna do the train both ways, so
Stay there.
okay, so you're gonna be go sit on the rock and pick your teeth.
Yeah.
You can stand back over here.
She knows how to get things done. It's efficient, and I like it.
So she has certain eyes when she's really serious. So you don't want to see those eyes. What else?
Well, she doesn't want any dilly-dally.
That didn't come out right. Nice chest. It's a vintage
Trunk.
Which a trunk? Well, that would
Of course,
work
that
either.
could be
It
maybe
is
in
a
a
trunk.
Another trunk.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I made this the night before the program. I designed it a little bit last minute, but hey, I kind of like the way it turned out. I think it looks kind of classy, at least on the outside. And that was kind of, I don't know, kind of a nice touch.
I better get with the program.
Folded enough on it. Here, let me get half. Oh, half.
Okay, question. I'm not sure this is thought.
How you doing, Josephine? Cool. I love your cape. Capes are cool.
Your son's helping, so he's gonna get a wage. No, I'm just kidding.
find an empty spot for me, that'd be great. What do you think? Everybody has a setting? One knife, one fork? Yeah, looks good, right? Alright. Got it? Hey, I'll right for you guys. I'll take it.
Oh, that's a cool.
Much of a problem and too tiny.
Like the chickens?
You could just,
We're hanging with the chickens.
string it along. I think. This is for Sursa. Did she already leave?
Oh, she's gone.
Hey, Rabbits. Where's your stuff go inside here?
Glue gun is in the car, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Should I get it right now?
Well, yeah, and let's just set it right here so we'll know exactly where it is when we're ready, and it's got an outlet right there. So
No, it's fine. Let us know now before.
okay. I need from my shield.
Okay, I'm gonna get my little clipboard.
So, yeah, we'll wait on these.
Aw, okay. I'm gonna go rest a little bit. Okay.
Not bad. Hey, 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 hey. I dare you to go crouch down and get close to that big white one right here.
Oh, I touched you.
I remembered my Charlemagne.
Got him.
Family, the first two rows are for family
Yes.
only. Do they know that?
I love you too. We're talking.
Okay.
You guys
Sorry.
are so cute.
Yep, there you go. And let's put this one over here. Joel, are there some more of these somewhere? Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 tables that are short.
It's today. How fun.
I know.
Lucky, lucky us.
Pull down enough so that they can sign it.
Oh, we could slow people down. Yeah, I could tripping
Hey,
them and
hey.
Stanley Steamer. Da, 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 da.
Does the military still do the seam one down each?
that's only the Marine Corps.
Well, no, it used to be the Air Force.
The Air Force does not do that.
It used to be them like 40 years ago.
Okay.
That was the Army Air Corps.
That was a Navy whack.
Okay, I'm glad it was my dad that was in it.
No, we're gonna go.
The only reason why
It's your home cleaner. Because I was going to start on it, and then it's like, they started adding more chairs. It's like, I'm going to stop?
Wait a second.
And there's some bigger ones, and they're called free. They're called roaming chickens. They roam wherever they want to go. Poppy, are you here?
There you go, baby button. There you go.
You're playing the chickens?
I'm gonna chew on the chickens. Chews on the chickens. Chews on the chickens.
Ruff!
Kitty needs kitty fuel.
had a breakfast burrito at 5 in the morning. Well, no, maybe I had it yesterday.
Yeah, you had it the other day.
I had one yesterday afternoon. Coffee. Just to get, but anything else related? I was crazy, worried about things. My video equipment was being used, so I got to get all of that out there. Oh, I knew someone wanted my haircut, and so I was trying to keep it as a surprise, so I
Pretended that you were going to do whatever.
I said maybe.
So you tricked me.
I did trick it. Okay, all right.
Strike
I
one.
downplayed. I said maybe, and I was truthful, and I did the right thing. So
Truthful and tricksy.
nee. So you wish I had it back?
No. Just say, okay, I'll get a cut.
So I did my own hair, but with a clipperized it, and took a shower. I was worried about being really late. I have some pictures I need to get there. That's a bit of that, and setting up some video things, or helping the guy do that. I was kind of really manic, and
I was wondering why
bouncing.
you were running all over the place.
I was running.
Yes, you were. I thought you were scared or getting cold feet. You made me nervous. I didn't know what's wrong with you. And then I saw Charity chase after you. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Everything. And
I didn't. Oops. I was trying to be good. I was supposed to be at the hibiscus house at a certain time, and I was running late. Never.
So you were running
late. All right. There are some people who had some of the chips and the guacamole and the salsa. We hope that was really yummy.
because we never got any of it.
Well, the people taking pictures.
Yes. We did get
Both
some
family.
hors d'oeuvres, but come to find out my mom never got any. So that was a big bummer.
But
I'm sorry she didn't get any, but at least she did get some really good food and some good cake afterwards. So
afterward.
that was good.
Food was, no complaints about the food. I liked all the food. It was a vegetable, I didn't know what it was. I ate it, not that I did, I just didn't know what it was. In the vegetables department. No, it was delicious. And the flower farms I don't know, pretty great treatment. A lot of helpers.
Yes, very willing to help during the ceremony, before the ceremony, after the reception. Help carrying the gifts to our
It's true.
honeymoon cottage, so we wouldn't have to. Wonderful. It was great service.
The blackberry, was it lemonade?
It was blackberry lemonade, yes.
It was a teensy bit sweet, but some people love sweet.
Very sweet for me. I loved the chicken, the lemon chicken, cream lemon chicken. That was really good. And I loved the little marshmallow tartlets, the mushroom tartlets. That was really yummy.
I don't care for grape tomatoes, but the caprese skewers were very edible, very good. I will gladly eat grape tomatoes like that, with a vinaigrette on it. So that works. I worked on the flavor.
I just remembered being there early for the rehearsal and having an internal anxiety attack because I thought, how we have so much little time. How is everything going to get done? You know, I woke up late. I set my alarm for like 8 o'clock, thinking I would get everything packed and take a shower and get ready. I got up at 9:40. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna be late. But it turns out a lot of other people were running behind too, so I was like, phew. I'm not the only one. But we got there and we ran through everything to make sure we knew who goes where at what time and the pace, and I was just so grateful for Diana and making sure we knew what we were supposed to do.
We just, even looking on the back of the screen of the photographer, we know we have some good stuff coming in about a week from now. That's a very fast turnaround time, very impressive, very cool. We'll get back. I don't know if we're gonna get those before we go on our honeymoon to Hawaii.
Yes.
I don't know. It just feels right to say it like Hawaii. Like,
yes.
I'm in the club, yo. Like, it's. I don't say it wrong like those other.
Oh, no. Technically, it's Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Hawaii.
I'm saying it wrong.
I think everyone says it wrong.
So I sound like a doofus.
I'm sure when you and I go to the islands, we'll be corrected by locals.
Duh, Hawaii. Okay.
Moving along.
The my groomsmen people, they played a couple pranks on us. Like, we are like this morning. Like, so, did you notice anything different about your room? Yeah.
Really? With all the
What is it?
pictures flipped over?
Yes, I saw that. I'm like, who did that?
Did you recognize anything else?
Press it.
It's totally spoiling it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow.
Adult stuff.
That's good doing your hair. Okay. Hope she's right behind you.
Is it something big or small that you did?
What are you talking about? Preston asked him if he noticed all the pictures in his room were flipped upside down. And then he asked him if he noticed anything else.
Something big. You flipped the bed upside down? What?
Maybe they did. They flipped the mattress for you.
You got a snow globe?
It's a thing where you have to try to get.
It's a golf globe toy. Cool.
Want me to tell you?
No, shh.
Maybe I'll notice it later.
If you haven't noticed now, I don't think you'll notice that.
Yeah.
You put a pot full of weeds
You guys
in
need to go
them.
fix things.
You put the
Oh,
Fix what?
Well,
Your flash.
Whatever Preston did.
Yeah, maybe Preston knows what he.
I know what everybody did.
Shh. You're such a tap.
You're terrible at this.
Yeah. What we learned was don't let the groomsmen get ready in the bridal suite. That's what we learned.
I want the handle. I'm scared of it getting hurt.
It's not hot.
Cool.
It's insulated.
Thank you. Your mom and dad let you drink coffee?
No.
No, she gives me sips.
Sips are okay.
I miss coffees.
You're old enough.
Dad stole my flip flops this morning.
I know. I'm old enough to drink coffee.
He came back to him and said, "Here's your flip flops," and I said, "Oh." I'm trying to think.
No,
I
you
said,
said,
"Thank you."
thank you.
I thought he brought them to me because I didn't bring them. I was like, "Oh, wait, how did I get here last night? I didn't have flip flops. My sandals aren't here."
Yeah, you had this.
Yeah, I was like, "Flip flops, yes." Oh, you stole my flip flops. I thought he was being all nice. And said he stretched out my flip flops. Because he just had his shiny.
But another time.
And then put them around the house.
It's still going on. You guys are gonna live. You guys are gonna be living in the Arctic.
A lot.
Well, we're moving out of the Arctic.
Yeah, we're moving. Summer's normal house that has a Nest-controlled air conditioning.
Yeah, but then we're gonna sabotage
You should have looked into the bushes. There's
Oh, you put it in the bush.
I did not do that.
Oh.
So there's some of that for you guys. I'll get some more cups. Down the light.
What?
Down the light.
What lights?
All our light switches work.
Our light switches. Like, did a light go off when we were sleeping through it? What? They took out the light bulbs. I heard they removed some of the light bulbs. They made all of them. No, we were fine. I think they missed the important ones. Yeah.
Upside down paintings.
Yes, upside down paintings.
We noticed that. So that was one. Number one. What was number two?
The lights didn't come on. However, it was only after someone mentioned a certain scenario that we realized, oh yeah, the only bathroom, or the only lights were the bathroom lights and the canister light above the mirror area. Those were the only ones that worked. And we were like, oh, okay. And the other thing we noticed only after the fact is the sheets, the shortening of the sheets in our bed. But we kind of were just like really tired and we just dealt with it.
There was the other big one was my nephew Preston is however old he is now. He might be 9.
I think he's 8.
He's 8. He hid the thing. It was on 64 degrees.
He hid the remote.
The remote for the fan.
The air conditioning.
Air conditioning. 64 degrees.
Presto. Watching you.
Bad. So, but we were under the cover.
Yeah, under the cover, snuggle time. When staying in the Arctic room.
We did a lot of talking last
Yes.
night. The whirlpool thing was good. The hot tub. We used the hot tub. That was cool. That was the hibiscus room.
Yes.
If you ever want to stay there. Not bad. Breakfast this morning was...
Well, you're missing the other prank.
Remind me.
The prank was, they set the alarm for 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
That was funny.
I wasn't that grumpy. So, joke's on you.
Yes, joke is on you. Because we weathered all of your jokes. And then made you put all the lights back in and turn the paintings right side up. So there.
The breakfast was it's just simple is good. Hey, why not just a big plate of just, I don't know, scrambled eggs? Over here, and you just cut, it's simple. Doesn't have to be full Annie's, just a little bit more buffet, and the coffee could have been stronger, but...
People seem to really like the pancakes. They apparently asked for the recipe. So...
Well, that's good. So we slept in and thought we had breakfast. Yay! Yeah.
Yummies.
Can we sit down and let the other people
Unfortunately, we were told 10 people last night, so we're going to set another table.
Well, I think people decided to sleep in, but that's okay.
No problem.
But just 2. Just 2.
No, two, they won't take
So it's 10 plus 2.
How are you?
I still like my pancakes. But that's okay.
My folks, they brought the RV. They traveled 400 miles to get here. I believe they're at the Redwood Coast right now, and their furthest they're going is they're going to Yellowstone.
Shh, 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 button, be quiet.
Yellowstone and back. My dad could use his vacations.
So I just want to expound upon what Joel said earlier about the live stream. We went through some of the cards and the gifts, and so that's really detailed and organized, and everything's coordinated that way. However,
it went for an hour and 36 minutes.
yes, but after that 11-minute mark, it stopped. And so, unfortunately, some of the notes didn't get put down. And so, when we tried to recreate some of the stuff before we came on, we realized some of the gifts didn't come with corresponding cards. They were Amazon gifts. And so the slips weren't inside. So some of the gifts we don't know who they're from. And we went on Amazon to see, and some of them aren't from there. So we don't entirely know who sent what. So I'm sorry.
Well, either way, so life happened. What happened was we were laughing at the echo thing, and I thought we should stream right then. If I go up to press record on the camera, she would stop laughing.
He wanted me to laugh at my echo forever and ever.
I thought it'd be a very good intro.
So you should check it out just for the laughing.
Just for the laughing. What we know? We got a Dustbuster equivalent from Black & Decker from Mr. Steven Sandhoff and family and the kids.
So thank you so very much, Steven. We will use it.
I don't even think we have
a regular vacuum.
A regular vacuum. We just kind of Swiffer, and it just gonna save lives.
Yes, I know I can use it in the couch because sometimes people are messy. We know that Tony and Kim Grossmanberger sent this beautiful card with this nice book for us to read.
Quiet Times for Couples. Devotional.
And then this wonderful cast iron cooking recipes and tips.
They sent a weapon.
It's not a weapon. I mean, technically you use it as a weapon, but it's for cooking and for feeding. And for passing down to future generations, because a cast iron pan lasts for a long time.
For a long time, for conking.
For cooking. The other C word. We know that Lorena sent the sewing kit and this barbecue set for us to use. So thank you so much for that. We really appreciate that. When we get a barbecue again, we will definitely use it.
You're invited, everybody. Bug us, poke us, bug us.
And poke us.
We have enough kitchen space for
maybe 5-6 people.
5-6 people. We have enough couch space for some good times.
Yeah, we can watch a movie or something.
Dinner and a movie and a game.
Yes.
Dinner, movie, and game.
We know that Uncle Jerry and Aunt Anita sent the shower curtain, the pineapple spoon and fork, and then the heart-shaped measuring scoop, and then Joel's Lynn's mug, which he likes and will use.
It's a Canon 24 to 105 millimeter f4 lens mug.
Throwing it like it's a toy.
That is my mug. She said, I thought about you, it's mine.
Okay, you don't have to argue.
Okay, I'm not arguing. We know
Ooh, that's loud.
That this is loud up close when it bangs, but when it's in the wind.
It'll be beautiful.
And Christine gave this to us.
Whoa.
It doesn't sound pretty right now. Wait till the wind. But we don't. It's not crazy wind out here, so we're okay.
Yes, and then this juicer.
Black & Decker has been good, but more than that, the whole wedding, my suit costs around $70 from Amazon. The tie was $20. Hey, it beats what was this? Men's Warehouse. Mm-hmm. Men's Warehouse, variety of colors of ties and good silky feel is lacking. Even if they are in a type of cahoots with David's Bridal. We're glad that worked out. Even had a kid's tie for Preston of the same color. So half of everything came from Amazon because it's practical and maybe a little bit of money. But they might be taking over the world, we've come to find out through some YouTube videos.
This was given to us by Cassidy Haskell. So thank you so much for that. The cake.
We got a cake stand. It's made out of acrylic.
Let's be gentle with it, but it's by okay, so Chrissy told me that she doesn't have an Amazon, so she used Diane's Amazon. So we have several gifts from Diane that are actually from Chrissy. So we'll just thank both of you for your gifts of the cake stand and the mason jar beverage dispenser, which we got today. We got a lot of little boxes today. It was like Christmas all over again.
I don't remember who gave us this, but who cares? We're going to use it. Thank you. Thank you. 4 terabytes. 4 terabytes of pictures. I think I could find 4 gigabytes of good ones, or maybe 4 gigabytes of wedding pictures. To put on this in the house. I don't know if we know who sent this Rummy Cube.
Yeah, it's not on the Amazon list, even though I specifically asked for it on the Amazon list. But maybe it arrived in a box that didn't have a slip.
Rummy Cube, she was really happy.
I love Rummy Cube. I will be playing it all the time.
I like this dad. Like this picture, like,
Yeah, he's like,
got your kids.
wife and kids, I'm beating you. Ha ha. I think
This one was cool.
Mike and Catherine Curtis gave us this half of a Stanley Cup serving bowl.
What does it say? It says, together with friends and family is always the happiest place to be. Maybe
We'll see what we
as
can
a
do.
centerpiece,
We'll see what we can do. I know I can put some cinnamon pine cones in there for the fall. Make the kitchen smell really good.
punch bowl, cereal bowl.
Coffee bowl.
Coffee bowl. Thank you, Curtis.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, I did whatever. Stole a little bit of Google Images, and this was the draft version of the seating chart. Pretty big, very big, but I liked. Well, we had some fun. Yes, that's the font we want. That's the font we want for that. And yeah, so it took not that long to make. But it's kind of good to use photo paper, and if you need anybody to do some graphic design-ish stuff with photo paper, I might be your guy. Let me know if you need anything. Okay? One of the Gomper people, or Sanoffs, they sent us this memory foam.
Yeah, that's Ben Gompers.
Sent us a memory foam bath mat. Do you think it remembers what her feet smell like?
Actually, I think this is No, that's Michael Gompers. Ben
Michael?
Yes.
Okay.
That he sent us something different. Yeah, Ben Gomper sent us the blender, which is over there on the counter, which we will definitely use, and then an Amazon gift card. So thank you. And Casey Jean made us this.
Jason and Casey Jean. So our brother, my brother and sister-in-law.
And now my brother.
All right, I see how this works. All right. There's enough flatness here. So, hey now, this is a curled hand pitcher. I'm gonna put lemonade in here. You watch me. Thank you. I'm pretty sure we do not remember who gave this to us. An electric knife. Good for turkeys and more.
So
with
there's
bread
a
blade.
in a storage case. And in this, the batter bowl set.
It's not gonna be fragile. Good feel to it. Good, yay for good color.
And I like that there's a pour spout on it. So you could put any sort of pancake batter and just pour it straight into the...
So let's take a break and do some cards. Is that what we think it is? Is that really hand drawn? And maybe the light is a little bit too bright, but hopefully got it. I live with this Tom and Jane Smith, and it's just we feel loved by this card. Just it brings us in. Just all right. Open it up. Are you gonna be in focus, buddy? Cool. Love that deep black, the right thickness. Thank you guys. Thank you, Tom and Jane, and then lastly, her little touch, a Jane card. She has her own logo, her own trademark. I don't know where Antonita gets her cards from, but that's pretty.
That's pretty spectacular right there.
Where do you get these things?
It almost looks like the medical symbol right there. I thought she was giving me a personal touch.
We didn't know that Hallmark makes personalized. I don't know if there's a kiosk or something, but you know, whatever. It fonts out her name. Could have been done in your personal computer, but we don't suspect so.
So thank you, Reagan and Sydney.
Thank you.
And baby Ruby.
Baby Ruby. This one was...
It's very interesting.
It's kind of fun, little toying heart on the front.
Nice blue color, my favorite.
We read out every single card during the alleged live stream. It's got a little travel-y thing, reminds us of Indiana Jones a little bit, and we cannot entirely read who...
The signature, I'm sorry, we cannot read it, so we don't know who gave us this card. It's beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
Joel suspects it's a man's handwriting. I'm not so sure though.
Yeah.
So if you see this and you see your card, please let us know who you are.
We got plenty of good cards. Many good cards.
We have this one by Hannah and Adam Donovan. It's a nice purpley card.
Purpley is a word.
Yes, purpley is a word. And then, of course, this one from John and Danielle with a beautiful Target card, which we will definitely use because Target has awesome things. And then there's this from Gary and Johanna Avery. It's really beautiful as well. And then there's their corresponding beautiful Amazon gift card for quite a bit, $100. There's this one, To Have and to Hold, by Lauren and Starla Miller. It also has a Amazon gift card in there, so we appreciate those as well. Thank you so much for your gifts.
It was Mark and Helene from Florida. I went to Israel with them. They gave us an Amazon gift card as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love to you guys. I hope it's not too hot.
And then I want to say thank you so much to Janine Daly, who gave us this beautiful
Janine
card.
was very sweet.
Yes, but she also gave us some wonderful beadwork that I'm so thankful for, because not many people hand make things. So I got one and Joel got one. So thank you so much for your work and your efforts. And then we got some beautiful cards from Kurt and Jean Harjo. Thank you so much for coming to our wedding and seeing. I appreciate that. And we got this card with flowers and butterflies on it from Jason, Casey, Jean, and baby Josiah. Was the cutest little baby. And then this one's your favorite. That has the monies in it.
Well, it's a good card.
It's a good card. You explain why, though.
Oh, well, it's nice. Like, it's usually an awkward tension moment in movies. But you get a Dutch angle, this crooked thing. But, it kind of pulls you in, makes you tilt your head, makes you think. When in photography. Yay! What the hey? They're on the beach.
And it's a bride and a groom walking away holding hands. And they gifted us, the Thompsons, Ted and Katrina. They gifted us with some money, so thank you so much for that. We appreciate that. And then we got this beautiful, beautiful one by the Jarrells. Thank you, Beverly and Lacey and Mike. Thank you so much for your beautiful cards. And then Nancy Daly, we got this beautiful card from you, and I'm glad that you and Janine got to come. Ooh. Another card from Diane Short. Thank you so much for being able to come to the ceremony. Appreciate you very much. And thank you for your money as well.
She's a long-time friend of your mom.
Yes, she is a very, very long-time friend of my mom who they went to high school with. And
Right.
She named her son Stephen, and my mom named my brother Steven, so.
Was there any unopened boxes that we have yet?
The latest one is over there. I opened it.
Yeah, okay. It was this
No.
iced tea.
There's this iced tea, but there's also another iced tea pitcher that was on the Amazon list.
Right.
So, but I don't know who that box came from, though.
Yeah, okay. We also got a food processor from, I think, a Gomper.
Yes, I think. Let me double check. It's good that on the wedding registry thing they tell you who bought what. Jerry Kirkendall, actually. Sorry.
Jerry.
He gave us the
food processor.
The Hamilton Beach one.
With the guacamole being made on the front cover. Good selling point.
And so we'll just go through the older ones.
Well, we'll just...
Diana Knapp gave us quite a few gifts. Thank you so much for that. Besides being the coordinator, gifting us with that. Thank you, Alyssa, for the shower curtain. Thank you, Diana, for the hand mixer. Thank you, Kurt, for your gift. Thank you, Dad, for the Shark Swiffer, or the Shark Mop, steam mop, to replace the one that doesn't work anymore. So thank you so much for that. It helps keep the house clean, but I can also use non-brand cleaner for that. I can use vinegar, isopropyl alcohol, so I like that. Thank you. You mentioned your Florida friends. Thank you, David, for the 5-piece nylon cooking set. Appreciate that. Thank you, Lisa, for the coffee burr grinder. I had one that did not have a top to it, so I had to use a plate to keep the coffee bean oils so it wouldn't dry out the coffee beans. But thank you so much for that. I've used it every day. So thank you so much.
Look at me, I'm Michael W. Smith. There's a music video, Secret Ambition.
Thank you, Ariel, for the Capresso iced tea glass pitcher. So I appreciate that, and thank you for coming. You've been such an encouragement and helping me with my vows and encouraging me. So I appreciate that and all your effort that way.
Thank you, people who came. And if you had left early, we understand. But you may have missed out on a little bit of Family Feud. Hey, give me dabs. Give me 2 dabs. Game first, you shake hands with each other. And now, the question. I guess I'll be doing keeping score in my head. Speaking of summer. Name something people love to do outside in the summer. Swim.
Yeah.
Ding! That's swim. That is the number 1 answer. We have 7 answers. Swim is number 1. 50 people said swim. Would you like to pass or play? I'll pass.
Yeah, he liked incorporating all of the tables. So wish you could have been there, but we understand.
There's also a sparkler finish,
Yes,
which is made possible by Amazon at the last second.
Actually, it was Superior Fireworks.
What?
Yes, I bought it through them and FedEx.
They FedExed it.
Yes.
Scratch that.
So yes, we did use sparklers, and there were some left over, which Preston really wanted. So he'll have to ask his dad really nicely to use it.
Back to the honeymoon. We are leaving from the 7th through the 17th. We will be going to Oahu and Kauai. If you have any advice for us about how to maximize our time and to not be sitting ducks in traffic, if you think you know a thing or two, or some life hacks, or on special hot spots to eat, Walmarts and
Food trucks.
saving a couple of bucks in the process, we would be glad to let you know where we will be. That should be spectacular. I have my little quadcopter and get some aerial footage, half of everywhere, I'm crossing my fingers, and the last thing I want is for that thing to crash and burn or sink in the water.
Or get confiscated.
Or that too.
I was confused about the 2 different icy pitchers. Well, the one that came from Amazon is actually from Diane Short or Chrissy Harlan, so thank you. But there's another iced tea pitcher, which is beautiful and has some detail on it, but there was no slip with it, so I don't know who gave us that.
Actually, it's really easy for these little square receipt things to
Slip out
from the bottom. The Ben and Kyla Rosenell, thank you for your love to us. They gave us like this awesome-ish, oldish,
vintage.
What color green is that?
It looks more like a
forest green,
tealy kind of really shredded looking thing, and it's still really beautiful, and so I think we'll be using it.
They gave us some sign. Did they give us the reserved?
Well, Delynn Rosenau gifted it to us, but
okay.
Kyla gave it to us. So I think that it's just a wonderful thing, and we used it as decor at the wedding. So thank you so much for that. I got those actually at my bridal shower.
She picked the best color for a wedding, the hydrangea blue.
I love blue. It's my favorite color. Charles Ruffle, we got your Black & Decker toaster, which is much needed because the old white one is probably on its last legs. And then Jeff Douglas, we're getting the code names soon, I think. It's not giving us a time, but it's on its way, so thank you nonetheless. I've played it a few times, and it's a pretty fun game.
Is that like the Assassins versus the...
Yes.
Is there any other mem or... The Vows was funny. It meant a lot to a lot of people to hear her, like, it was a breath of fresh air, I guess, to make people smile, and I was crying during the ceremony.
Yes, you were.
I forgot about that I was crying.
Crying because of the moment, or because I was saying my vows?
I didn't have a choice.
You did.
Yeah, I was pouring. It was good. I decided not to overthink my vows too much when I wrote them down, and I didn't want it to be so long because I could ramble. And so I thought I'd ramble. And turn it into a good thing, but ramble not so long, and then just be me kind of thing, like the way I would normally speak and explain things if I didn't have a piece of paper, almost. So how are you doing, Summer?
Great. How are you?
Super. You look great today. And by that I mean you look great every day. Time does have a way of flying by, especially even on a day like this. But I'm able to remember back a couple of years ago, 2 years ago when I first met you at Bellroad Baptist. I don't know what day it was. I was setting a few video things, f-stops and this and that, white balance. These are all important things. And lo and behold, is like, I didn't know if I was going crazy. Who is she? Has she always been here? I sort of was a little crazy, but not entirely. You caught me by surprise, and it's like the oxygen escaped from the room. But it's like you made time stand still, and that means a lot to me. But what matters most is you're the best. There are dating sites with compatibility algorithms galore. But however, I don't think any of them deal with laughing at half of my jokes and your taste in everything from movies and so on. And you're just so buff in your history and Jeopardy. You are very sweet, thoughtful, you're silly, and a true friend, and whatever. If you cook anything, I'll eat it too. What I'm trying to say is that I think you were made just for me. In light of this, so I want to express to you that all I am and all that I have to offer you in love and in joy from this day forward, I choose that I will love and comfort you. I will hold you close, prize you above all others, and remain faithful to you all the days of our lives.
I really do have to catch my breath. I do have to catch my breath. That I'm marrying my best friend. I will remember this day for the rest of my life. You're the one I want to grow old with. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that when I came back to California that I would see you within the first few days. I thought I would slip back into my old routine and see all the people that I knew before. I was so wrong. When I smile at me from behind the camera, I knew I was a goner. I knew you would be in my life somehow.
You're my best friend, someone I can talk to, even if it's in the middle of the night. You can talk to me about anything, about God, movies, and our families. It has never been hard to find something to talk to you about. What I love most about you is your kindness, your creativity, and your wonderful sense of humor. It isn't long before you put a smile on my face. I will never forget how you were with the kids in BBS. You made them feel so at ease. I love how you call my mom your mom. And I love that despite Button's finicky, my dog, finicky nature, you never stop trying to get her to warm up to you. I am constantly drawn to your optimism and your never say never attitude. And it never ceases to amaze me that you can take a camera and tell a beautiful story with it. Something I don't think I could ever do. I'm so very glad that our last day together in Israel you got down on your knees and you asked me to marry you. I think I did a lot of this. And I was able to squeak out a yes. And now here we are in front of God and everyone, and we're committing our whole hearts to one another. You are the Indiana Jones to my Marion, without all the alcohol and the swearing. The Wesley to my Princess Bride, and the Kevin to my Winnie. I choose you to stand by your side and to learn with you and grow with you. I promise to encourage you alongside and struggle alongside with you during the bad times, and to smile and laugh with you during the best of times. I promise you my unconditional love, tenderness, and devotion. I acknowledge who you are and love you for that. I'm so happy I get to be your wife.
The Son and the Holy Spirit, those whom God has joined together, let no one divide. Wherefore you're no more two, but one flesh. You may kiss your bride. Mr. and Mrs. Joel and Summer Kirkendall. Indiana Jones and Marion.
People laughed at a couple things I said. I thought the Marion, minus the alcohol and the swearing part was kind of funny.
He did laugh. Good job. Good job. Good.
Yay,
Very sweet.
I hope everyone had a good time. I'm glad we actually had it this week instead of next week when it's triple digits. And I'm also grateful that the Flower Farms Inn had the tree and the shade. And I'm grateful that we got the bubble machine to work, despite the fact that I bought one and it kind of doesn't work. And then Kyla bought one and that one kind of malfunctioned, although it did work for a little bit for the recessional. So, yay.
Did it go by really, 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 really fast? It did.
It did, but it didn't.
Farms Inn, I think it was great. The chickens, the fluffy chickens, was. They didn't wander during our ceremony, but.
Well, they were there during the rehearsal and they made their cock-a-doodle-doo objections.
Here, if you made it to the end of this video, you're one of the specialer people. Specialer people.
We only hang out with specialer people.
And I'll say it again, poke us, bug us, especially if you're a Sacramento area person. If you're an out-of-towner, you may spend the night at our place. If that's okay. We're opening a bed and breakfast.
No! That one gets a tickle.
Okay. Right now we're going to relax with the movie.
Good morning, good evening, and
Good night.
what movie is that from?
It's from Truman's Day.
Truman Show.
Truman Show.